Welcome to the valley. Stay as long as you want. Level 186, The Infinite Valley. Survival difficulty. Class habitable. Safe, sustained communities devoid of harmful entities. Level 186 is the 187th level of the Backrooms. Image caption. What a nice view. Description: Level 186, also known as the Infinite Valley, is an infinitely long river valley surrounded by mountains. It is currently unknown what is beyond the mountains, as all attempts to explore past them have failed. Greetings, traveler. I see you have decided to explore the land I call home, along with the others of your species that have settled here as well. There is nothing to see beyond the mountains. Only the promise of the eternal void awaits you there. The infinitely long temperate river valley is home to various temperate biomes, such as grasslands, rainforests, and rolling hills. The level is home to an advanced society of humans, known as the Republic of the Valley, which has 35,422 inhabitants in dozens of settlements. The sides of the level consist of massive mountains that rise over 8,000 meters, 26,247 feet, above the river, towering over the landscape. Hostile entities are unable to enter the confines of the valley due to the presence of an unknown omnipotent force, commonly referred to as the Helping Hand by the local populace. Hostile entities that attempt to enter level 186 are instantly obliterated by a bolt of lightning. What a land of dreams, a land of peace and prosperity, of plenty away from the horrors of the other places in this forsaken place. The meandering river, flowing from the infinite beyond, the rolling hills, lush forests, and fertile grasslands bristling with life. You can hear the sounds of the river gushing, the birds singing, and the beautiful flowers in full bloom, covered in buzzing bees. This land, that I hold oh so very dear to my heart, was once infested with those things, the ones you call death moths, hounds, skin stealers, and smilers. Long before I was sent here, I banished or destroyed them, cleansing this land and making it a wondrous place, much to the chagrin of the higher-ups, but we'll get to that later. The roots of the mountains are heavily forested with lush broadleaf trees. As the elevation increases, local biomes are affected by gradually decreasing temperature. Temperate rainforests coat the lower part of the valley, with ice caps encompassing the highest elevations. Level 186 has a 36-hour day cycle and a 547-day long year, with four Earth-like seasons. Temperatures in level 186 range from negative 5 degrees Celsius, 23 degrees Fahrenheit, in the winter to 26 degrees Celsius, 79 degrees Fahrenheit, in the summer, with temperatures dropping to a low of negative 25 degrees Celsius, negative 13 degrees Fahrenheit, on the peaks of the mountains. The soil throughout level 186 is quite fertile and ideal for growing a variety of temperate crops. Ah, yes, the mountains with their deep roots, deeper than you can ever comprehend. In the spring, the mighty forests bud, bright and green. Then they flower in glorious blue. Then the leaves turn a vibrant red, yellow, and orange in the autumn. And finally, the leaves fall to the ground, and snow blankets the landscape in the winter. Each change in season is a time of feasts and merrymaking for your people. Speaking of your people, they have been hard at work, clearing woods as needed and making a patchwork of fields. During the spring and summer, it is truly a sight to behold, a veritable treasure trove for my proverbial eyes, like a quilt being knit. The width of level 186 ranges from 50 kilometers to over 200 kilometers, 31 to 124 miles, with an average of 75 kilometers, 47 miles. The river can meander in an east or west direction, but generally keeps to a north-south axis. The widest known portion of level 186, called the Great Plain, is 225 kilometers wide and has extremely fertile black soil. The narrowest known portion, at 51 kilometers, 32 miles, wide, is at the center of level 186, near the quote unquote spawn point. A welcome center has been set up by the Republic near the spawn point to assist wanderers who have been transported here. Perhaps it was mere curiosity that brought you here, or perhaps you just stumbled upon this reed accidentally. I bet you were curious as to why this land isn't linear. It varies, it has a form to it. This place is natural, and therefore, naturally, there must be variation. Every last speck of dirt is unique, unlike all the others, and there is something truly special in all that. Nothing makes me more joyful than to see people enjoy good food with their friends and family, perhaps by a warm hearth in their cozy little home. Image caption. Your people have been hard at work, haven't they? At the center point of level 186 is what appears to be a 19th century steel railway bridge with an elevated train station. A steam train with the inscription "The Valley Express" stops at this station once a day and takes wanderers to a train station in level 11, the Endless City. Close by is the spawn point, which is where people wake up when they get transported to level 186. I always found trains to be one of the most fascinating human inventions, and I'm sure others do too. I made sure when I erected this monument it took your kind somewhere relatively safe. I care for those under my wing, even though they don't know me, don't know I exist. I guide them subtly, hoping they notice, hence why some call me the helping hand. About 5 kilometers, 3 miles, away from the spawn point is the old stone fort, which was discovered by the first wanderers on this level. It originally appeared to be a slightly run-down stone frontier fort from the 19th century on an island in the middle of the river. No one knows how it got there or how/why it was built. Since then, it has been renovated, and the surrounding region is now the political and economic center of the Republic of the Valley, with the chief settlement of Stone Fort City being built around the fort. The fort itself is used as the administrative center of the Republic. The stone structure, a fort is what your people call it, was already here when I arrived. The creatures of evil, they defiled its halls, but I was able to cleanse its walls. The people were able to rebuild the ruins and transformed what was once a pile of rubble into a citadel, a beacon of hope for all those who have been dealt a fate such as this, to be sent to the space between spaces. Randomly located at the foothills of the mountains throughout level 186 are mineshaft entrances. It is not recommended to venture into said mineshafts without proper supplies and gear. The mine shafts are known to contain vast quantities of valuable minerals and are heavily exploited by the Republic. The mine shafts are a terrible place, a relic of what this place used to be. It used to be dark and dreary, with a blood moon and countless creatures of doom. There was no way out, only death. I have to say, I am quite glad I saved this land and terraformed and molded it to befit you. There is no Wi-Fi in level 186, and electricity and all electronic devices do not function here for unknown reasons. However, mechanical power still works, which has been heavily exploited by the inhabitants of this level. Get off your screens and enjoy the view. Go, till some earth, relish in the greens that grow, enjoy some good food, relax, and spend time with your fellow human beings. There's so much more to life than to waste away staring at a screen. I turned off the power so you wouldn't find any workarounds. Flora and fauna. The biodiversity on level 186 is very extensive, with a wide range of temperate flora and fauna that closely resemble their counterparts in the front rooms. Fauna includes bears, wolves, coyotes, deer, lynxes, eagles, hawks, aurochs, and other temperate animals. Animals closely resemble their front room's counterparts, except for the fact that they all have blue eyes, and some have blue stripes or patches on their fur. Normally hostile animals, such as bears, will only attack humans if provoked, so it is best to avoid attacking them unless prepared. The river is full of fish and includes various types of salmon, trout, bass, pike, and other species. All fish have blue eyes and/or blue stripes or spots. Flora includes a variety of trees, shrubs, and other plants. This includes broadleaves such as alder, aspen, ash, cherry, black walnut, apple, pear, peach, plum, oak, maple, magnolis, polar, and pecans, as well as conifers such as fir, pine, cedar, spruce, hemlock, larch, tamarack, juniper, yew, and the awe-inspiring giant sequoia. Shrubs include blueberries, cranberries, currants, huckleberries, salmonberries, wild rose, elderberries, salal, dogwood, and rowan. Other plants of note include daffodils, irises, wheat, and potatoes. All of the mentioned plants resemble their front room's counterparts, except that their flowers, nuts, fruits, or cones are of a bluish hue. Isn't the natural beauty of this place awe-inspiring? I molded my vision into reality. When I was imprisoned here, the riverbed was dry and the land barren. Those creatures ravished everything. I healed the land, brought back the mighty river, seeded the trees and plants, and created the beasts that frolic. Establishments. Truly excellent enterprises, all of them. You should come here and visit them sometime. Accommodation and dining. The Welcome Center. The Welcome Center will gladly assist newcomers to the valley with anything they need. It's probably been a long day of being chased by a number of horrid creatures. Stay here for a night or two to build up your strength. On us. We provide food and beverages in the common room downstairs. 6 copper for shared accommodation. 2 silver for a private room. Hudson Pub and Inn. Hey, you look like you're in need of some refreshments. Come visit the famous Hudson Pub for our finest cold draught beer, made right here in our very own brewery. We use only the finest ingredients in the valley, a great place to put your feet up by a warm hearth after a long day's work. If you're looking for a place to stay, we have a few rooms. Prices depend on availability. Inn at the Ford. So, what brings ye to these parts? Are ye looking for a place to stay? We can offer ye a place to stay, along with a hearty meal and a mighty fine drink by our roaring fireplace. As always, the company here is above all. People from all parts come here to meet up or just stop by. So, what's your story? The Quay Fish and Chips. Located in the West Bank, the Quay Fish and Chips is a peculiar place amongst the docks and warehouses. As the only restaurant in the area, we enjoy the business of many who travel through the district. Come here to enjoy some delicious blue salmon and chips, the best in the valley. The talk of the town is clear. We can't be beaten. Ripley's Pies and Ice Cream. Located in the town of Butteridge, Ripley's is owned and operated by pastry chef Stan Ripley. We have over 20 kinds of pies, ranging from savory to sweet, and over 100 kinds of ice cream flavors. So why don't you stop by and take a gander? Shopping. De Groot's General Store. Owned by Beatrix de Groot, the general store sells a number of wares, including preserved foodstuffs, clothing, equipment, weapons, and other useful items. Stock replenishes every 9 valley days. We have 3 locations, one on Mason Street in Desmond Square, one in Amber Hall, and one in Bexville. Now a proud member of the Valley Trade Association. Valley Mining Supply Co. Valley Mining Supply Co. is located in Bexville and sells a variety of supplies for ventures into mine shafts, such as canned food, tools, weapons, armor, rope, and gas detectors. Please note that you must have a mining license before entering the mine shafts. We can help you file the paperwork for a mining license here, so you don't have to travel all the way back to Stonefort City. 𝘐𝘭𝘭𝘧𝘪𝘵 Wholesale. At Industry and Power Group, we pride ourselves on providing high-quality goods from our manufactories. Do you need steel? We got it. Do you need hardware? We got that too. We sell a number of rare commodities as well. Come to one of our locations for more details. We are located in every major town in the Valley Bank. Bulk orders only, unless you have an account with us. To get an account with us, you must first make a one-time commitment fee of 10 gold coins. Desmond Square Market. Desmond Square Market is the beating heart of the economy of the valley. Goods, services, produce, and knickknacks are all bought and sold here. It would be fair to say this is one of the largest trade hubs in the Backrooms, and is by far the largest in the valley. Feel free to come and visit at any time. Take a gander at the many shops here. BNTG has just opened up shop here in Trade Hall, number 29. Don't forget to check out what exotic goods they have to offer. Bases, outposts, and communities. Every brick, every cobble, every plank, and every beam was placed by your people. Before they arrived here, there was nothing except for the ancient stone structure. They built everything from the ground up. Over 2 centuries of work, of collaboration. I am truly proud of what they managed to accomplish, and I hope you are too. Republic of the Valley. The Republic of the Valley is an advanced and organized state that is an indirect democracy and constitutional republic. The Republic claims sovereignty over the entirety of level 186. According to the last census, conducted in 2020, the population of the Republic is 35,422. The Republic has effective control over up to approximately 500 kilometers in both directions from the center of the level. The Republic has their own military, police force, fire suppression service, postal service, ferry service, hospitals, education facilities, and regulatory bodies. The Republic mints gold, silver, and copper coins, and these coins are the only legal means of tendering payments for goods and services on level 186. Due to the nature of level 186, the Republic uses steam power almost exclusively due to the abundance of coal in the mine shafts and the readily available access to water from the river. Steam power is used to power everything from ferries on the river to steel mills. Settlements. Stonefort City is the capital and largest settlement in the Republic of the Valley. It has a population of over 12,000, making up over a third of the total population. The settlement can be divided into 7 districts. Stonefort Island contains the highest legislative, executive, and judicial bodies, as well as government departments and diplomatic missions. Desmond Square, a large commercial/trading area centered around Desmond Square. This is also where Stonefort City Hall is located. Lower Town, mostly a residential area with a few small businesses along the main thoroughfare, Richard Street, including the famous Hudson Pub and Inn, owned by local Jimmy Hudson. Upper Town, quiet residential district. East Bank, the area is dominated by factories built by the largest company in level 186, the Industry and Power Group, 𝘐𝘭𝘭𝘧𝘪𝘵. West Bank, the main port for the city is in this area. Goods from all over level 186 are transported and stored here. The Bend, the second oldest part of the town after Stonefort Island. The Bend is the main business district and is home to the HQs of prominent businesses such as 𝘐𝘭𝘭𝘧𝘪𝘵, Butter Ridge Farms, Valley National Bank, VNB, and the Valley Stock Exchange, VSX. This concludes the districts of Stonefort City. Welcome Center. Located at the Spawn Point, the Welcome Center is a small settlement of 200 people that mostly provides services for newcomers. Lecto's Ford. Located 50 kilometers, 31 miles, to the north of Stonefort City, Lecto's Ford is a small settlement of 1,000 people built by one of the few natural fords across the river. The inn at the fort is located here. Damberg, located 70 kilometers, 43 miles south of Stone Fort City, Damberg has a population of just over 800 and is located on top of a hill next to the Kurtz Dam, the first dam built on the river by 𝘐𝘭𝘭𝘧𝘪𝘶. Becksville, located 90 kilometers, 56 miles to the north of Stone Fort City, Becksville is the main industrial city of the Republic and has a population of just over 5,000. Steel mills and other metallurgical works operate in the city thanks to the proximity to a mine shaft entrance. 𝘐𝘭𝘭𝘧𝘪𝘶 was founded here. Amber Hall, located 120 kilometers, 75 miles to the south, Amber Hall is a town of 3,000 people. Butteridge, located 250 kilometers, 155 miles to the north of Stonefront City, Butteridge is located on the river in the Great Plains biome and is home to a thriving farming community. The Butteridge area has 4,500 people. The area is also home to farming cooperative Butteridge Farms. Outpost Kiriv, located 498 kilometers, 309 miles to the north, population 25. Outpost Moira, located 502 kilometers, 311 miles to the south, population 32. The Meg Valley Embassy. The Republic of the Valley has graciously permitted the Major Explorer Group to erect an embassy on Stonefort Island and send over an ambassador and diplomatic mission. We hope to have a friendly and fruitful relationship with the Meg in the future. This is a small base with Ambassador Letia Green permanently residing here and a small team of Meg agents stationed here on rotational duty. The main purpose of this facility is to have a diplomatic presence within the Republic of the Valley and to provide services for Meg-affiliated civilians. 𝘏𝑁𝘺𝑔 Trade Hall Number 29. The Republic of the Valley has graciously granted the Backrooms Non-Aligned Trade Group a license to operate a trading operation in Desmond Square Trade Hall Number 29. We wish you good luck in your business endeavors. Around 20 traders come here to buy and sell items. If business does well, then more traders may be sent here in the future. Provides services for the 𝘏𝑁𝘺𝑔 affiliated merchants in the Republic. Church of the Helping Hand. The Church of the Helping Hand is a cult that worships the Helping Hand on level 186. Although not hostile, they will try to convince other people to join their religion. They are open to trading with anyone that are particularly interested in buying memory juice. It is best not to trust them. It is unknown what their objectives/motives are. They claim to be able to communicate with the Helping Hand. This has not yet been proven. The Republic states that they are not a threat and should be left alone. I am truly humbled that some people have decided to worship me as a deity, but I must decline, for I was sent here against my will, imprisoned for all of eternity. The least I could do was make a sanctuary for those that were unjustly sent to this space between spaces. Industry and Power Group. Industry and Power Group, 𝘐𝘭𝘭𝘧𝘪𝘶, is the largest corporation in the Republic and employs over 6,000 people. Their main focus is industrial extraction, processing, manufacturing, and mechanical power generation. The Helping Hand and Anomalous Effects. There are reports of an omnipotent force residing in level 186. It is unknown to the Meg as to how powerful it is and what its intentions are.